Now, to continue with the tips and tricks, you recall that I showed you what you can retrieve from an old printer. Don't throw them out. And so what I thought I'd do is I would maybe take a piece of coffee stick, if I can get it out, and I'll cut that up, but I'll put that in as a wedge, one on either side, and then I'll take the chain and drape the chain over and glue the chain to the bogie. Now, Charlie Bishop has already demonstrated how to do this. I'm just trying it my way. Whether it works or not, it's a different story. I guess the biggest challenge is to use the correct glue to glue the chain to the bogie side. Anyway, we'll proceed and see how that goes. So you kind of need 3 hands to do this, but as you can see, I've managed to get the chain to adhere to the wagon. Okay, so I've positioned the chain in place, and I'm just going to give it a little dab of crazy glue. Try and get it into position where I want it. And then get some baking powder over it. Probably more than enough. And yeah, that's stuck in place. Excellent, so let's move on. Now I've chopped up some wedges and glued them to the casing of this roller. And once it sets, I'll place it onto the flatbed and see if that just keeps it in place. The next step is just to trim off the extra chain there, and we're done. And then you can end up with a total of 3 chained onto your wagon. So there we have the mechanical rotary generator equipment loaded onto the flat wagon and held in place with the chains and the wedge, as you can see there. As I pointed out, I need to improve on my crazy glue. A bit of a mess there, but the application or the use of the chains and of course the pieces from the printers make for a great realistic looking load for your wagons. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please remember to give me the big thumbs up and look for the other videos that you'll see coming up, and look forward to seeing you next time for more tips and tricks or running sessions here on Partick Hill Station. Bye for now.